Story of Mending, dedicated to my daughter Ariana. James adjusted the picture frame on his mantle for the 100th time. The photo of him and his daughter Ari at the county fair, Ari laughing with cotton candy smeared on her cheek, had become both a comfort and a wound. That day felt like a lifetime ago, when nothing could come between them. Ari had been his shadow growing up. From baking cookies in their tiny kitchen to fishing trips by the lake, they were an unbreakable duo. She confided in him about everything: school crushes, fears, and dreams of becoming a veterinarian. James had sworn to himself he would always protect that trust. But things had changed. It started small. She was a teenager, finding her independence. James tried to respect it, but sometimes he could not help but meddle. The fight that tore them apart had been over something seemingly trivial. James found her sneaking out to a party he did not approve of. His words had been sharp, and Ari's had been sharper. The door slammed, and she walked out, taking with her the bond they once had. Months passed. Texts went unanswered. Calls rang hollow. Ari had moved out to attend college, and James was left with his regrets. Every argument replayed in his mind like a bad movie he could not stop watching. One rainy afternoon, James found himself sitting by the lake where they used to fish. He clutched a weathered tackle box Ari had decorated with stickers as a child. It felt foolish, carrying it after all these years, but it made him feel close to her. As he sat there, he realized something he had always known deep down. He had been too harsh. He had let his fear for her safety overshadow her need for trust and freedom. That night, he decided to write her a letter. It read, "Dear Ari, I have been thinking about the last time we really talked, before the fight, before the silence. I want you to know how deeply I regret the way I handled things. I see now that I should have listened instead of just trying to control. I miss you, not just as my daughter, but as my best friend. I do not expect this letter to fix everything, but I want you to know that my love for you has never wavered, not for a second. I will be here always, whenever you are ready. Love, Dad." And then, a week later, as James mowed the lawn, his phone buzzed. He saw Ari's name on the screen and froze. With shaking hands, he answered. "Hi, Dad." Her voice was soft, tentative, but it was enough to bring tears to his eyes. "Ari, hi." His words tumbled out, a mix of joy and nerves. "I didn't think." "Thank you for the letter," she interrupted gently. It meant a lot. For the first time in months, the weight on James's chest began to lift. "Can we meet?" she asked. James's voice broke. "Absolutely." And just like that, the first steps toward mending their bond began. They weren't the same people they once were, but love, it seemed, was strong enough to find a way back.
This poem is dedicated to my daughter Ariana. I hope all is well and this finds you in a good space. I love you, my daughter, more than words can say. Through every storm, come what may, I miss your laughter, your voice, your light. The bond we shared feels out of sight. But I'll never give up, not on you, not on us. Our love is stronger than anger or fuss. I'll wait, I'll listen, I'll make things right, for you are my heart, my guiding light. No matter the distance, no matter the pain, my love for you will always remain. A bridge I'll build, no matter how far, because to me, you'll always be my shining star.